So, folks, how's it going? This is Avich here, and welcome to DevOps Challenge Jump. So, let's start with today's interview question. And today's interview question is about, let's say you are required to maintain compliance log for 1 year. How would you configure CloudTrail to support this? So, what we can do, like we will create a CloudTrail trail or edit existing and enable multi-region logging for full coverage if we want full coverage, and then send that log to S3 bucket. So, whatever CloudTrail is capturing, all the event logs, you send it to S3 bucket. And in S3 bucket, you can enable object log. That is governance mode. If immutability is required. What is immutability means once it's written, nobody will be able to overwrite it. Nobody will be able to modify this. And set S3 lifecycle policy to retain the logs for 1 year. So 1 year it will be retained. Send logs to CloudWatch logs for real-time monitoring and alerts. For compliance, also enable log file validation to ensure logs are tamper-proof. So compliance also check the log files, like some kind of validation you can have to see that these logs are tamper-proof. Then if you have played some role in security auditing, then you can say that in my last role as a security team, we retained CloudTrail logs for 13 months to meet ISO 27000 standards and SOC to audit standards, and we automated the lifecycle config using Terraform. So here, what is the object lock? Object lock is ensures that store object using a write one read many model. So it will be written only once, and you can read many times. So once it's written, you can read many times, but it's a write only once, so that it's not modified or deleted. Someone should not go and modify it because it will be used for auditing. Right? So once it's written, it can be modified or deleted for the defined retention period. So for 1 year, it won't be. You should not be able to modify or delete. And there are object lock. There are two types of mode: governance mode and compliance mode. Governance mode means certain user with special permission they can override or delete object. Like S3 bypass governance retention, they will be able to override or delete object. Compliance mode means nobody will be able to delete. Even root user also won't be able to delete. That's the compliance mode. The compliance mode is very strict. Governance mode, it gives some leeway, like it will be able to, some users will be able to delete it. Okay. So let's see the example. This video contributed by Avantik. Let's
If I'm supposed to maintain compliance logs for 1 year in S3 buckets, I can configure my CloudTrail to support this. Now, how do I do this? I shall first create an S3 bucket, which I have created over here. In this case, I have my CloudTrail. Now, what I'm supposed to do is go to the Management tab and create a lifecycle rule. Now, this lifecycle rule is called 1 year retention, or over here 1 year. Now, I've configured it to last till from 0 to 365 days. So we can look at this. Now it's 1 year, its status is enabled, and it's from 0 to 365 days. So this is configured over here. Now I'll go to CloudTrail. And in CloudTrail, I'm supposed to create a trail over here. Now I will create a quick trail over here, management events, and use this bucket. And after it's done, we can see that it will log the events for a whole year. And after a year is completed, the event history will be deleted.
Okay. Then let's go to the quiz section. What is the key difference between object log governance mode and compliance mode? You can pause it and pause the video and you can try to answer. What is the key difference between object log governance mode and compliance mode? So governance, we know that governance mode, some user will have the permission to delete. Compliance, nobody will have the permission. Root also won't be able to delete. Compliance, strict rules. So answer is, yeah, Answer is A. Governance mode allows some privileged user to override the retention. Compliance mode blocks all modification even from the root. That is the answer is A. You can pause the video, write your answer, and okay, your company auditor requires log to be immutable for 1 year. Which SC feature would you enable? So I will be enabling object lock and lifecycle policy also for 1 year. So answer will be object lock and lifecycle policies. Why it is recommended to enable multi-region logging for CloudTrail? Because it ensures events are captured from all AWS region for compliance. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow DevOps Challenge Hub LinkedIn page. I post quiz contest daily, and you can also follow WhatsApp communities where I post new jobs and interview tips, career tips, etc. So thank you for watching this video, and see you again in the next video.